Namaste teachers. Today I am going to discuss on Creative Commons licensing. If you have uploaded videos, PowerPoint presentations, podcasts, photographs, research papers on the internet, then this video will be very useful for you. So I request listen full video till to the end. So teachers, when you share any resource on the internet, by law you are the owner of that resources and you have all the copyrights of that particular resources. But suppose if you want to make your resource open and free to all in the world, then you need to take some license. So the users around the world will come to know that under what conditions your resources are free to use. If you don't have any license, it means you have all the copyright of that particular resource and no one can use it, produce it, change it, modify it without your permission and without giving a proper remuneration of that work. When you want to open and make your all resources free for the world, so you should get Creative Commons license. So this will help you to make your learning resources open to all. And as a teacher, when you are sharing resources, you expect that the other teachers should use it for teaching and learning. So it means you need to give them some rights. That's why you need to have Creative Commons license. So the process is simple. This license can be acquired by this website creativecommons.org. Creative Commons is a non-profit organization which helps to get a license called CC. So if you want to get the license, you need to go to the site and apply over here. In the next video, I am going to show you how to apply for it and how to get that license to all resources. So friends, when we get this license for our learning resources, along with that learning resources, this CC and its icon will be displayed. Suppose you have PPT. So in the PPT itself, you can find this license icon appearing. So the users around the world will come to know that you have registered your product for free to use under certain conditions. So if you have educational blog, the visitors will come to know that your blog comes under CC. So they can use it freely for educational purpose. So friends, when you want to make your learning resources open for all, you need to think few of the things before taking the decision. First, do you want to allow the commercial use of your product? Then second, do you allow to modify your product? So these two things are important, and based on this, there are 6 different licenses given by the CC as per your application. So when you apply, they will ask you certain questions and you need to tick on it. Now what kind of 6 licenses are available? Each license gives different rights to the users to use your resource. Remember, your copyright is always there. You will be always owner of the product, but you are going to give the rights, free rights to the user to use it. Now see all 6 licenses and then decide what type of license you want to get. One more thing, you can have different licenses for different products. For each product, for each time you need to get the license. So it is about making your product free to use for everyone. Let world enjoy your knowledge. Now first type of license that is available on CC, it is called attribution CC BY. When you accept this license, it means you are giving all the rights to the users. What right? They can distribute, remix, adapt and build upon your work even commercially. Okay, remember that they will give you the credit, but all kinds of activity they can do it freely. Remember, freely. If you are doing this, then your product, your resources will be spread around the world because it's freely available and they can download it, they can modify it and they can use it. They can do it legally. So if you want to do this product, this license, then it means simply you are keeping your name on the product, but otherwise they are changing everything. And even they can use it commercially. They can earn the money. Okay, the second choice you have to get the license is called attribution share alike CC BY SA. So when you accept this license for your resource, it means others remix, adapt, build upon your work even for commercial purpose. So basically it is about they have to use your work as it is without making not much changes. They can use it even for the commercial purpose. Suppose you do have some research paper and you have presented one idea of new teaching methodology. So they can adopt that teaching methodology and they can use it in their classroom. But they don't need to pay to you because you do have this license. If you see, even the Wikipedia article, they do have this licensing. They have taken this license. CC BY SA. SA means share alike. It means whoever are using your resource, they need to share in an original form, but they do have somewhere freedom to change some slight changes in your original work. Suppose you have one PowerPoint presentation, you uploaded it. Now if you do have this license CC BY SA, so they can make few modification in that your PowerPoint presentation and they can use it legally under this license. And friends, also remember and to see these icons. Okay, these icons also changes how the attribution changes. Third license that is offered is attribution node derived CC BY ND. It is called CC BY ND. Node derived. It means simply your original work should not be disturbed, should not be changed, should not be modified. They have to use as it is. So, but even they can use it for commercial purpose. Suppose you have published one poem on your blog. So someone can take that poem as it is without changing which word, and they can make a song on it and they can sell it. So in this way, under this license, no changes are allowed, but their commercial or educational uses allowed. Next license is CC BY NC. It indicating non-commercial use. Now here the main focus is on the financial aspect. So whatever resources you have uploaded on the internet, user can download it, they can modify it, they can use it. But they can only use for the educational purpose or non-commercial purpose. So they cannot earn the money. They cannot make the profit from your products, from your resource. So if, for example, you have made some educational video, so if you do have this license, So teachers from around the world, they can download your video and they can show to their students, because they are not taking money from the student for that video, right? So if you are doing if you are uploading the video on different platform, you need to get this license. The next and fifth license is CC by NC-SA. Now see, here two restrictions are there. So your resources you published, they cannot be used commercially and they should be shared as it is. So they cannot modify the original idea of that particular resource. So they will use as it is and for non-commercial purpose. So in the previous one, they could have made some changes. There is a possibility they have right to change something. Here they cannot make the changes in it. Suppose you have published one ebook and you want that should be used as it is. No one should change it, and it should be used only for the educational purpose. Suppose you have uploaded the research paper, so you can take this license. Suppose you do have blog, and in that blog you do have all the research papers. So you take this license, because non-commercial use means those research papers will be used for the educational purpose, and it will be share alike, means there will be no changes in your original research paper. So you can take this license. And the last type of license, which is very restricted, attribution non-commercial, non-derived. So CC BY NC ND. It means you are allowing users to use your resources only for non-commercial purpose. We can say only for educational purpose, and as it is. They cannot make a single minor change in the original product. So if you are taking this license, so you are restricting others to make any change or to make use of it for their commercial purpose. So there are two aspects here. It should be used non-commercial, and not a single change they can do in your original research work. So in this way, there are 6 licenses given by Creative Commons. You have to apply on this site. I will make a video on it. But remember, once you take the license, you cannot change it again. So of what item the license can get? Photographs, PowerPoint presentations, videos, research papers, documents, etc., etc. But remember, when you are asking for the license, the work should be originally yours. If you are making PowerPoint presentations and you are already using some other resources from internet, so you cannot ask the copyright, or you cannot ask the CC licensing for it, because you do not own this PPT. So when you are collecting the things from different resources, then you cannot take this license. Suppose you, as a teacher, suppose you made some videos on explaining science lessons or math lessons, geography lessons, any lessons, and you made a video and you published on YouTube. Because all the content is not original, because you have referred textbooks, you are using the books. So because you do not own that content completely, you are explaining, but original content is not yours, then you cannot ask any licensing, because you do not own those things. So when you are applying here for various licensing, you need to own this. Like photograph, you clicked it, so you have the right. You made some poem, or you wrote some research paper, or you drawn some diagram or picture, so that is yours. So when the work is originally yours and you want to make it available for internet users free, then only you need to take these licenses. So basically it is about giving your learning resources free of cost to the world for the educational or commercial use. So whenever you decide, just go to this site, Creative Commons, read all the terms and conditions, and these licenses are available free of cost. These licenses are given free of cost. There is no cost to get these licenses. So go to the site and see all the types of licenses and apply it. Thank you very much for patience listening.